So today, guys, I have a lot of hip opener stretching planned, and then some thoracic and like shoulder, inside shoulder stuff. So I'm gonna have my book nearby because there's just like a lot of little things I want to make sure I don't mess up. So just a little heads up there. I doubt you care, but if you're wondering why I have my book nearby and I'm fiddling through it. Is there any other requests that you have that I can throw in that you're working on? I know lumbar.
I have a little bit of
Wrist and cervical. Okay. I'll add that in there. Cool. All right. Let me get some better music. Otherwise, everyone's good? Yeah? Now, do you work out regularly?
I'm usually like I'm commute. I've been in LA.
Oh, okay.
So,
I do remember that.
So when I have a chance, I do come here because
Yeah.
So,
Cool. There was a gal here last week who's trying to start it up in Venice.
oh, is she?
At the gym on Rose and
I know exactly where that is.
Rose and oh god, what's the big old Lincoln?
Yeah, I know exactly.
So you could pop off the freeway, but she's not there yet. I think she just got a little floor certified, and she's just kind of like trying to figure out how to build it into the gym.
It's just hard because like this is the only place I know.
Yeah.
Has it? It's very like I just.
Well, we're the only place that teaches this style, in the sense that we do all the strengthening, stretching, and the Eldoa. So you get a little good rounded class. Start that. That's on.
You know what it's called?
Bryce knows.
Awesome, because last time I was here one day.
Yeah. I forgot the name. It's more of a CrossFit type gym, but I think they're trying to just add this like rehab portion to their gym. So it sounds like a really cool setup they have there. So it could be a good fit. All right, let's run our gravity line. Come on up to your feet in the center of your mat. Make sure your feet are pretty much underneath your sit bones. We're gonna rock our weight forward and back. Good. Set your watches. And now let's settle the weight back toward the heel ankle line, and then bend and stretch. Feel like you're sliding down a wall. So you'll feel a nice calf stretch as those knees slide forward. And then come up to a straight leg, soften in the kneecap, hand on front back of the pelvis. Let's bring our hips forward and back. Feel what neutral is. And then change hands. Very good. Now settle the pelvis in a neutral position. Let's pick up the rib cage, lift it. You want to feel space between the rib and the hip. That's what we're aiming for without compromising the structure. So tail is tucked. Now lift. Start to breathe low into the belly here. Feel more opening between rib and hip. Pull those shoulders back, slightly pinch them. Let's bring the head forward and back a few times. Very good. Slide the chin and ears retract back. Now, push those feet into the mat and then push the crown up. Breathe into the belly here. So even though we're taking these really long, nice deep breaths, I want you to stay active in the body. Active through the spine. Nice job. Now relax the arms and we'll start to move or shift the feet Maintaining that strong feeling from feet to ground. And you can quicken that. Good. Take the time to really stretch the arches as we're just kind of easily moving the feet right now. Good, and then we can start to get into a mini march. Continue the deep breathing and then check in with your grabbing line. Weight slightly back, tail slightly tucked. Keep the chest lifted, chin drawn in, active spine. Nice job. Knees come higher and higher every few reps. Keep the breathing. Nice job. Very good. Let's really pick up the pace now. Knees are going to come higher and higher, eventually above hip height. Big swing of the arms, deepen the breathing, rolling through the feet. Very good. We want to roll through the feet because this warm-up is low impact on the body. So we're going to be kind. We don't want to do jarring movement. We want to keep it really fluid and natural. Very good. All right, let's bring the hands to the shoulder line and really start to pump the blood. Reach it up and down those arms. Keep the spine nice and neutral, chin in. Nice long deep breaths as our arms are above our heart here. Very good. We're going to switch directions going forward and back. Elbows above the shoulder line as your hands stay at the shoulder. Just a little specificity there. Keep those elbows up. Keep those knees up. Keep your breath up. Very good. Now we shoot the arms straight up to the side and draw them in. Don't let the head peek forward. Knees high, arms strong. Should be kind of getting breathless now. Very good. Let's go. One up, one forward, one side. Keep those knees high. Nice job. Okay, back to a big arm swing. Give your arms a break. Very, very good. More. Last 30 seconds. Really push it. We're going to take those arms above the head. You can go into a jog or keep your same pace. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Arms up, knees up. Nice deep breaths. Good. Keep the alignment of the spine. Chin in, tail tucked. Keep rolling through the feet. Be kind to the spine. 15 seconds. Really push it here. Let's go. Quicken the pace. 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to a big arm swing. Slow it down gradually. Whew. Little by little. Become new as. All right, I need to drink of water. Good job. Bring the knees and feet together in the center of your mat. Ankles touching, knees and thighs touching. Bend those knees, straight spine from crown to tail. So go ahead and tuck the tail just slightly, pull the chin in. Let's go. Nice deep knee circles. Good. You're tightening the knees. This will feel good. Let the heels pop up. And you reverse. Very good. Okay, start at the top. Figure it down the hill and up. Reverse. All right, get low. Right, left. Like a bow tie. Eternity symbol. Good. And let's rest. Nice job. Let's go ahead, heel toe the feet apart. If you can, keep the knees bent and then reach for your shin, ankles, toes, whatever you can grab. They can stay on the thighs. Just tuck the chin slightly. Round forward. Bend a knee at a time, at one at a time. Bend both knees. Roll up through the spine, nice and slow. Coming into our first Eldoa, standing Eldoa. Find your gravity line. Weight back. Tail tuck. Chin in. Push up through the crown of the head. Arms reach up overhead. We're really picking up the whole upper body from the lower body. So I want you to feel those ribs lift as your feet push. Good. Make sure there's that opposite direction of energy happening. Feet pushing, arms reaching, come up for a balance, and then lower down, arms chin down, and roll. We're going to take this quick today. Bend those knees, roll up, reach, stretch, roll down. Feel like a ragdoll. Reach and lift, roll down. Very good. Reach, stretch. Roll over that right leg. Turn to the right. Dive forward. Pull the spine up. 2 more. Very nice. 3 to the left. Very good. Use the breathing. Inhale to reach. And exhale to roll. And we rinse. Nice job. Roll the shoulders into your back pockets. Very good. Let's bring the hands to shoulders. Roll those elbows up and around. Keep the spine very straight. And then big straight arms. Big reach to the back. Nice job. 1 more. Nice job. Let's bring the hands up overhead. Feet wide. Good. We can do this before we get into voyage. We'll just get those feet nice and wide. Try to open the elbows nice and wide so it's like a frame around your face. And then I just want you to move within that frame. So first we go side to side. Ear to the right, ear to the left. The whole time I'm keeping my chin or head in a retroverted position. So I'm keeping the chin drawn in. Right, left, right, left. Think of a ping pong. Ding, ding, ding. Okay? Now do the same thing forward and back. Peek through, pull it back like a turtleneck. Through, pull. Those 2 extremes. Nice job. Let's go in a big round circle. Round and set. Round and set. Good. Reverse that. Other direction. 2, 3, and 4. Now stay in the middle. And I want you to move the head, but only you can see the movement, or only you can feel the movement. So that's how small it is. I'll give you an example. I just do a very small side to side, very small forward and back, little tiny movement in circles, direction. Do that a couple times on your own. Do it so you can barely see the movement. These are your micro movements that address very fine tissue around the cervical spine. It's weird, but it's pretty awesome when you can perfect it. Very good. Roll the shoulders back. Let's bring the hands behind the back. Just kind of stretch open the chest. Reach those arms straight. Feel the arms lift away from the spine as you tuck. And breathe. Push the crown up. Nice job. Release the arms. Okay, we're going to turn those toes into an internal range here, or internal rotation here. Knees are bent. And then one hand on front back of the pelvis. Let's move the hips. Right? Rock it forward and back. Nice. Change hands. All right, now tuck the pelvis under. Again, feel the feet grounded. Push the crown up. Nice job. Hands on the hips. Let's move the hips right, left. Even though those knees are bent, keep the hips moving right, left. This was the fun little work we did last week. Good. All right, and now let's go right, left, rotating. Right hip forward, left foot hip forward. Right hip forward, left hip forward. You need to bring your arms out and just whatever helps you isolate the hips. Do that, stay in a nice tucked position though. Good, we can do circles, reverse, and come back to neutral. Good, now, activate the spine, arms reach out. Now we're working at the spine level. So we're gonna slowly, little by little, I want you to grow this. We're going a nice slow movement starting in the lumbar spine. So don't think ribs just yet. Think pushing your lumbar to the side and side and side and side. Yeah, so the head is really stable over the chest and shoulders. I'm not even really pushing the ribs. I'm thinking about somebody pulling my lower shirt to the side and then lower shirt. And then I'm going to build up the spine toward the ribs. Good. Now we can really slide the ribs over. So I have a big reach. Big reach. Keep those knees nice and bent. And I'm really moving the spine now. Arms are above the shoulder line, reaching strong. Very good. Nice, now go all the way to the right. Really feel that big stretch over that left hip. Bend those knees. Now instead of collapsing, I want you to reach the left arm up. Think of someone lifting you to the ceiling. Head is neutral. This right arm just kind of pulls to the floor without pulling the body, but it's an anchor. Pull the rib cage back to the center. Feel all the rib intercostals between the ribs. Feel them open up. Breathe. Keep the pelvis tucked. Come through that same translated position, back to center, switch sides. Reach, 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 reach. Left arm reaches up, pull the ribs to the center. That left arm just anchors down. Stay tucked, keep the head neutral. Yep. Just a little side bend of my head. I breathe into my ribs. Come through that position and back to center. 10 right, 10 left, all four positions. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, and we'll speed it up. 3, 2, 3, and trying to get that big articulation through the spine. Nice. 5, 2, 3, and strong arms. 7, 2, 3, and 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3. Last time. We'll go straight to the left. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3. Good. Work through the ribs. 3. And 4, 5, 6, 7. Stay tucked. 8. Good. 9. And last time. Okay, now release the arms. Roll those shoulders out. And let's come down to the mat. Seated. So feet off the mat, hips on. Come into a diamond shape with the legs. Pull your knees. Or pull with your hands on your knees to get the spine real straight. We're working our feet into our ankles, into internal rotation here. So think big toes down, arches pushing down, knees are outside of the hip. Okay, and then we grab the knees and sit up real tall. Just try to find that gravity line here. So I'm going to pull my ribs back, find my sit bones, and drag my head up. Take some nice deep breaths into the belly. Nice. All that rib cage opening. You can hopefully breathe really deeply. All right, we're gonna roll off the sit bones and back on. Little articulations into the low spine. This stays solid as your spine moves. It moves back and forth. And I'm just at the lumbar area for now. Very good. Now we're going to roll back further each time, if your spine is okay with that. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we roll. Lifting the sternum up. Exhale, round. Good. Reach through if you're ready to let go. Exhale, round. Inhale, up. So timing that breathing with the movement is so important. So we coordinate what the diaphragm is doing with the movement. We exhale, it contracts, inhale, exhale. Or I should say deflates, exhale. Good. You can get further and further back. If you're ready to touch the low spine down, do it. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Very good. Nice job. Now I'm going to add a little change to this motion and add a little rotation. Very good. So let's come up, rotate as we come up. Okay? Exhale down, and then as you come up, you're going to rotate, reach across that body to rotate up. Exhale down. Keep the exhale moving to rotate, twist. Good. You always take that breath in to reset right here. And go. Nice job. Change sides. Take a little breather. Here we go. Inhale, set. Exhale, move. Keep that exhale moving to reach across the body. Still trying to peel the spine up one vertebrae at a time so it's nice and graceful. And rest. Soles of the feet together. Round forward. Opening up those hips. Come on up to hands and knees and we'll just stretch the spine a little bit. I'm going to shut the door. Turn the fingertips out. So you're duck feet. And then let's do a nice big cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round push out of that spine, through the shoulder blades to the sky. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale. Good. I'm going to incorporate some wrist stretching for you. So go ahead and turn your fingertips toward, does your wrist allow you to do that? It's okay if you're here. You know, if you want to stay here and you don't want to do the rest of the movement, that's your call. But what we can do is inhale, arch. Exhale, sit back toward your heels and give those wrists a nice big stretch. Inhale, arch. It's like very gentle movement. Exhale. Pull the spine back. Tucking the chin and the hips. Now, if you're super flexible and you're ready to go, you can turn those fingertips toward each other. That's going to get a little bit more inside. Or maybe you just hold the stretcher. Open up those fingertips a lot. If you're ready to move with it, just be gentle. I need this too, actually. And if you don't want to do that extreme of the motion, you can always be here. That's going to get more of the lateral border. Good, and we can do the other side of the hand. You don't have to do the movement, but you can just for fun. So every time I stretch my wrist, I always use this big flared duck feet hand. I pretend like those webbed tissue between my fingers, so really wide. And then we just straighten the arms, and if you want to go through the cat-cow position, sit back and stretch those arms forward, tuck the chin, tuck the hips, inhale, arch. It's important not to put all your weight down on the wrist. And again, you can go into a deeper position here, which will get the inside, or stay on the outside. I'm going to go in the deeper position because I need it. And sit back and rest. So a couple little wrist circles. Good. All right. Last little stretch. We're going to take the hand, flare it, and then turn it under as if I'm making a right angle with my wrist. And I'm going to take my other hand with the heel of my hand and push my pinky toward my elbow, like so. So you're kind of opening up the thumb and pushing the pinky. And if you have an injury, then it's going to be gentle for sure, because this can be quite awkward. Once you get into that position, we're going to lift the elbows and reach the elbows wide or forward. Find your gravity line. Pull the hand toward your chest. Push the pinky to your elbow and breathe. Good. These are all the muscles that kind of run along the ulnar, down to the pinky, and then rest. Good. Just take your time getting out of those. Maybe give it a little massage. Do the other side. So I flare my hand. I turn it under. I'm creating somewhat of a right angle with my arm. And then I increase that stretch by pushing the heel of the hand with the pinky and pulling with my fingers. Elbows wide. Yeah, try not to turn the body. Keep your body straight. Bring your wrist down a little more. Elbow wide. Yeah. Yeah, don't turn it, but just, yep, exactly. And I'm kind of bringing my wings forward. Good. Drive the head up, tuck the pelvis. Nice job. And rest that. Come out of it very slow. Give it some love. Okay, good job. All right, come on to hands and knees. We're gonna swing the right foot forward, kick up the back foot, take it outside of the knee, and come up for a balance. Start to move the hips forward and back here. Very good. Tuck the pelvis under, chin in. I'm driving my spine up. Same idea. I was, in the beginning with the standing Eldoa, I was pushing my feet down and reaching my arms up. Same thing. I'm pushing my knee down and I'm driving the crown up. And then breathe. Take the tension out of the body. We're going to come forward just slightly with the spine without losing the head. Start to reach the arms. I'm really tucking under, so pubic bone lifting to my sternum, arms reach, activating all that posterior upper fascia. And now I bring my weight forward and keep pushing or pressing the knee down. And I'm just slightly forward. If you need to move that foot forward, I feel today I need to come forward. I'm going to do that, and then I breathe down into the pelvis. Push the crown to the sky. Nice job. Hands down. Switch out. Left foot forward, kick up. The right foot, take it outside of the knee. Very good. Come on up. Tilt the hips. Pubic bone up, then down. Okay. Find your gravity line. Chin in. Ground pressing up. Good. Drive that knee down. Lean it forward. Just a little flexion of the spine. Reach the arms forward. Start to pull the weight forward into that front knee. Push the back knee into the mat. And breathe. Nice work. Keep the tension in the arms. Keep the tension through the spine. Nice job. Come down with your hands. And is it okay for you guys to sit on your heels like so? Not so much with your knees? Let me grab you a... is one knee worse than the other?
No, they're both.
They're both troublemakers. Let's do this. Let me give you your pulse. Keep your pulse from the side.
Everything's like
Quads. Yeah.
maybe it's muscle.
Are you working hard? Like with brace? Okay, so what I want you to use is this. Hopefully it'll give you a little here underneath your seat, between your chin. And if you need the second pat it up, you could use this one. But the lower the better. And you'll probably shift it from right to left as we change, do some hip stretches. So, let's stay in this knee position. I'm going to do the harder one first. Where'd it go? Oh, God. Okay, so technically, sorry guys at home, I'm using my book to make sure I do this correctly. So this is the GPS, very important space of the hip called the hunter's canal. just a general stretch, but it kind of accomplishes a lot of spaces. It's like a big space in the artery of the front of the hip. So can be quite tight, provides the venous return, a lot of blood supply into the pelvis to the low spine, of course, which we want to increase, which would be a good thing. So what we're going to do is come over to the right knee, shift the weight over the right knee, and you're sitting on the, I'm on my left knee, and I'm going to swing my right knee to the side and create a nice 90-degree angle with my foot, my toes pointing out. Yeah, so we want to make sure that that heel is in line with the knee. You might need to move it out a little bit, yeah. The goal is to keep that leg to the side and keep your sit bone to heel. Yeah. Now, find your gravity line here. And already I feel a stretch in my hip. I'm sure you do too. And start breathing down to the pelvis. Good. Now we're going to activate the foot using, kind of pushing the arch to the back wall, if you will, or like pulling the baby toe to the lower leg. That helps. Yeah, we want to pull that fascia up. Good. Now make sure your hips are facing dead on straight, shoulders dead on straight. Good. And we're going to hold the hand on the hip here and feel the hip roll forward as we drive the spine up. Good. The opposite arm will reach out. Very good. So feel like the femur, the upper thigh bone, is rolling forward. Or you're pushing the inner thigh kind of toward the floor. Make sure your spine is nice and straight. So you want the head directly over the shoulders and pushing up. Breathe into the abs. Push that arm forward, just a 30-second stretch. Activate that feet, the foot, and then slowly bring the hands forward. You might want to assist that knee in. Oh boy. Switch legs. So it's kind of a sharp position of the knee, but the goal is not to hold it for too long. Swing the other knee up to the side, heel in line with knee, in line with hip. Nice and wide. Push the arch to the back wall, activate the foot, find your gravity line, and then we're going to aim that hip toward the mat. Opposite arm reaches out, my chin and crown pressing, my chin is in, my crown is pressing up. Everything is active here. Hold on to that hip so you can feel it activate. Yeah. Breathe low. Good. And we slowly come out of there. Quick little child's pose. Just kind of rest your head down, take your hips back. Well, like good. And now we're going to sit down. This one may be tricky. So we're going to bring, come into a Z shape, like relaxed. Yeah. Then what we're going to do is start to open the front leg out, like so. And the goal, if you can get this left leg into a 90-degree position on the front side of the body, that's going to be the goal. So open that left heel out a lot and way to the side of your body. So pull up, pull it all the way to the side, but don't straighten the leg. Keep it bent, pull your knee back, and then out with the heel. 90-degree angle. No, out more, out with the heel, right there. Exactly. Okay, now, the back knee is going to pull or the heel is going to pull in. So we're kind of tucking that heel in. It's another sharp position of the knee. But what's working is this hip. All right. So this is the Weber's ligament, which is kind of right. It's on the capsule of the hip. Nice deep ligament that's super important. We're going to push the arches forward on this foot. Activate the feet. Sit up tall and drive the left thigh toward the mat. Yeah, you can pull your heel out more too. Yes. And knee back more. Not the right one, but the left one. Like yes. And then sit up tall. Arms reach. If you can't do both hands, I prefer the left one, and you can hold onto that right knee. Drive the crown up. Push the thigh toward the mat. And breathe. Good. Think of your knees extending away and pushing that hip bone toward the mat. Good. And we'll switch sides. I don't know if there's any easy way to get it. Starting kind of in that side saddle Z shape, and then tucking the heel in and opening the other leg out is maybe a good method. Okay, arch pushing forward. I'm in a 90-degree angle here. This leg is tucked in. I'm going to think about my knees driving out, and then I'm pushing this knee to the floor, and then I push my hip toward the floor. So just kind of sit up tall and imagine all those things happening at the same time. Chin in, push the crown up, reach the arms, breathe. Good. Keep pushing that knee to the floor as your hip pushes forward. Nice job. Breathe and hold. And slowly come out of that. Oh. Last but not least, scarpa triangle is also pretty high up on the hip. We're gonna we'll start on this side again. One leg to the side. Now this time this foot is flat, like so. It's hard to hold this. I was doing this last night, and I was having a hard time staying upright. So move that foot out if you need to. Use the back hand as an assistant if you need. And then pull that heel out so this leg is in a 90-degree angle, or possibly behind the hip slightly. That would be it. I have a good amount of flexibility. Everyone's going to be different. Good. Now, find the gravity line. Push the back arch to the wall. See if you can get that knee up and on that right sit bone. Good. Pull your heel out just a little more 90 of the other leg. The other leg. So you're more of a 90-degree angle. No, that's good. Okay. Okay. Now try to work that arch down and roll the left hip toward the mat. Yeah, you're gonna feel this a lot higher on the hip. So think about pulling the hip line forward as you pull this knee in. And once this knee maybe stays still, reach an arm out. Chin in, round up. And then slowly release all and switch sides. Wow. Good. Swing that other one around, 90-degree angle. Fold this foot and knee in. Activate the arch. If you can wiggle that leg back further, great. Start breathing into the pelvis. Pull that heel out if you can to more than 90 degrees. A little more, even more. Does it let you? Yeah, go wide. There you go. Good, now, chin in, push the crown up. I'm gonna use my left hand, otherwise I'm falling over. Right arm reaches. I'm really pulling my hip forward and breathing low. Good. Nice deep breaths. Very good. And then slowly we can come out. Do a quick little butterfly stretch. Just round forward, open those hips wide. Very, very good. Okay. Nice job. All right, we'll do. We have time for some more breaths. So we're gonna roll over to our right side, tuck the knees in like a fetal position. I'll go sideways so you guys can see better. Okay. Bringing those knees in, tuck them in nice and strong. We want our low spine to be really rounded here. Good. And then I just want you to bring your hands behind your head. Activate the legs so they're very active, pushing toward the mat. And then spin up and look at the ceiling as your knees push down. Just a couple deep breaths here. Push the elbow away. Solid deep breaths. Slowly come back. Nice job. Now, let's stay toward the knees. So, knees are going to creep in again. What we're going to do is take our body down to the mat. So, chest to the floor, and reach those arms out like a dead bug. You can keep, and the arms are up on the diagonal above the armpit line. As long as they stay above the armpit line, you can go wide if you need to. Right ear is down, and I want you to feel like you're pushing your armpit to the mat. Nice long deep breaths in. And then slowly relax all of that and flip over to the other side. Okay, knees in. Tuck them in strong. Hands behind the head, open to the ceiling as you push those knees to the mat. Make sure your knees are really tucked in. Drive the elbow away. Create a really open, long space across the thoracic spine. Nice long deep breaths into the abs. And then slowly come on back. Keep the knees where they are. Turn your chest or body down. Arms nice and long and wide. Left ear to the mat this time. Reach the arms away. And pull that armpit toward the floor. You can adjust your arms how you need. Chin in, activate the spine, pushing the crown of the head. And then slowly come out of that, push your way up nice and slow. Nice job. Let's do a couple of lumbar and then L5 also. All right. To start, let's go one fingertip space between your heels. Activate the feet. So I'm pulling my feet back. Strong flex of the foot. Strong arch pressing forward. Knees pushing down. If you feel pretty solid here, like you could sit here for another few minutes, Pull those heels in closer. Yeah, and remember, we're gonna be here for 1 minute in a very active position, so don't be too close if you think your hips are fired up. Find your gravity line, push the crown straight. Right away, we're pushing knees to the mat. Yeah, you might want to pull your heels out just slightly so you get a little bit more open foot position. Good. Yeah, actually pull them out so that you can pull your spine back and more upright. Even more. Even more. Even more. Now pull your belly button forward. There we go. That's nice and straight. Excellent. Okay. Chin in, push the crown up. No overcompensating. We're not pulling the ribs forward. We're straight. So if anything, like me, I'm very flexible. I'm going to pull my ribs back, knees down, and just like I did in the beginning, my standing Eldoa, feet down, crown up, breathing low, reach the arms. Arms going to go wide on the count of 3. We're going to the corners of the room. 1, 2, here we go. Reach those arms wide. Good. I'm really pulling my armpits through my arms, through my hands, and push. Crown pressing up. Reach. Breathe into the belly. Knees pushing down. It looks excellent. Try to pull your forehead back, arms back, and then reach up. Nice job. Now breathe so it's fluid. Very good. Push the crown, reach the arms, keep pulling those arms back. And then float the arms down. Grab your knees, give them a hug. Excellent job. This time the feet are going to be a little wider. So about 2 hands widths. Arches forward again, knees pressing down again. And I find my gravity line. Good, breathe up and down the spine. Find that wall that you're pretending to lean against, or I should say, be as straight as, and then reach your arms forward. Strong arms here, we just reach up. 1, 2, here we go. Biceps to ears, reach and breathe. Good, your gaze, your eyes are about 2 feet in front of your feet. Push those knees down and reach the chest up, chin in, push the crown up. Good. Now we want all those little cues to happen at the same time. Chin in, crown pressing, arms reaching, and lift the sternum on the same go. And breathe. Float the arms down, grab the knees. Relax those hips, just round and reach. Okay, let's do L5S1 mats against the wall. Excellent job, you guys. So go ahead and get your sit bones attached to the wall. Literally touching. Lift up your shoulders, look down the body, and make sure your shoulder line is in line with your hip line. Just double, triple checking. Relax the feet for now. A couple times, let's look the eyes up and down. Good. And then we're going to drive the sit bones toward the base of the wall. And then feel like you have an anchor right down the center of your sacrum, flattening that triangle bone to the floor. Good. Now start to bring the eyes and chin down, looking the eyeballs down, and look down the center of the body. Reach the head away, axial extension. Breathe down the center of the spine. Slowly start to extend the legs. Flex hard before we go into internal rotation. Your toes are close but not touching. Pull those toes back down. Heels riding up. Sit bones reaching down. Arms reaching up now. And we can reach up overhead. Long reach. The goal is to get the spine close to the mat and straight. Don't push any of the curves down, but breathe into those spaces and they will lengthen. Heels reaching up, eyes pulling down. Tension in the arms like you're pushing a wall away. Long deep breaths into the abs. Arms slowly come on up. Relax the legs. Bring the knees in. We're going to roll up to the side before we come up. Good. Find your gravity line. Feel very upright and centered. Way off of the camera. Nice job, you guys.
Thank you.
Great job. Happy Friday.